Hi guys, Mike here from KS Bushcraft Down Under. I thought I'd have a look at this battery pack. I bought this at Aldi. Now they had been $300, which I thought was quite a reasonable price for a 300 watt pure sine wave inverter and battery pack. But it was on the checkout table for half that, so I couldn't walk past it. And I thought this could be just what you need to get you through a blackout, to keep your Wi-Fi router running and maybe a bit of light. Charge up a couple of phones and stop the kids going insane. So it's a nice compact little unit, and we'll go through the specs. So the book says it weighs 2.9 kilos, actually weighs 3,036 grams, so slightly heavier than that. And it's got a 204.8 watt hour battery, or 12.8 volts at 16 amps. So my cartridge draws an amp an hour. So in a push, if you've been driving all day and the cartridge is cold, it would keep it going for one night. So if you're the type of person that goes between shore power stations and you might stop for one night, you could probably get away with something like this. So it's got a USB-C input port on the front, so you could charge it. It doesn't come with that cable, and it comes with a regular charging port here. So it comes included with an AC adapter. The AC adapter is 18 volts at 3 amps or 54 watts. Now I have a small solar panel which would be almost exactly that spec, so that could be an option for me. So on the front it's got 4 12 volt outlets. Right guys, to turn the whole pack on, it's a 3-second hold down on the main button, and that turns on the USB A's and C. Now if you want to turn on the 12 volt, it's just a single press, and that brings up that light there. And if you want the AC on, it's a long press on the AC, and you'll hear the fan. So let me get off. Bit confusing. The 12 volt marine socket, as they call it. So quite a few options for charging. So these are the same as my home Wi-Fi router, these size pins, and that's the same size as a charging socket, so easily available at places like JCar, so you can make yourself up. Now they're the same size that your hardcore camp lights run on as well. So there it is there. The lamp on the back's brilliant, low, high and flashing, so it's useful. So I think this is pretty cool. Now I've run my coffee bean grinder on it, no problems at all. It appears to have a smart shunt, because as you put an output load on it, it'll come up either in or out, so the charge in, energy out. For the price point, I'm actually pretty impressed, guys. So it comes with an instruction book, 300 watts pure sine wave, that's a bonus. DC output, 12 volts, 5 amps. The cigarette lighter, they're saying 10 amps. LED light, 3 watt by 1. So I'm not sure what the meaning on that one is. Now, like all lithium-ion products, few safety warnings. Don't pull it apart. Don't leave children unsupervised. Do use the power station if it's damaged. Disconnect. Don't cover it up. Could get warm. Now, obtain the best life from the battery, and this applies to all lithium-ion batteries. Avoid charging below 5 degrees Celsius or above 45 C. Now in a car in Australia where I live, you can get 70 degrees Celsius in the car. After use, do not charge the power station immediately. Allow it to cool down for approximately 30 minutes. So there is a risk with all this lithium ion stuff. But taken due care, I think it's going to be a good bit of kit, guys. So I'll have a bit play with it, and I'll run some camping gear through it. But I think for what I want it for as a backup at home, or maybe a quick overnight to charge up my camera and phone, this could be a good bit of gear. Right guys, I've got the lights off obviously. So on the output meter here showing no load, I've got the AC inverter turned on. So I've got an old standing lamp plugged in. I'm going to turn that on. Sorry about the unsteady camera work. And we'll go back, and it's drawing 7 watts. So that's pretty good to have this much light easily done in a blackout. Right, so to activate these 12 volt sockets here and this one here, after you've turned the power on, this symbol here is the 12 volt outlets on this side. So this is my hardcore strip light. This has got the marine style plug. So there it goes up there. So it's drawing 7 watts, which is about dead right. So these guys have the same size plugs. So you could go straight in to these plugs, which is a better connection than this marine plug. So these lights are not hugely expensive, but if you use the 240 outlet, you could use a regular lead lamp or compact bulb, which would be much cheaper than a dedicated camping lamp. Right guys, I've just plugged in my old Arlec work lamp, and it's 11 watt bulb, and it's drawing 11 watts on the screen, so that's looking promising. Now I used this lamp on my second round Australia trip with an old-fashioned modified sine wave inverter. So where I stopped at campsites that had shore power, I had a light, and when I didn't, I used the inverter. So probably a lot cheaper than most of the camp lights you will buy, and a super robust piece of kit. Right, so the unit doesn't need to be switched on to show what it's charging at. So I've just thrown my little 30 watt blanket over the pot plant, and it's charging at 6 or 7 watts. So I've got the MacGyver rig going here, and there it is there. I just tilted that panel a fraction more towards the sun. It shows you the difference in performance. Right, so on the mains charger it's pulling 52 watts. That's pretty straightforward stuff. Well guys, I was just musing. 25 years ago I went around Australia, and this was my camp lighting system. It's just basically a car indicator bulb in a holder, and it's drawing 19 or 20 watts, which is bang on the number again. So it seems to be an accurate little pack. Anyway guys, if you like this type of content and helps you make the right choices, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you next time.